Motown Records was truly revolutionary. It was more than just a record label. It created a new kind of superstar. These stars could sing and dance. Their performances set a fresh standard. Choreography became incredibly important. Everyone noticed these exciting new moves. The world of music was changing fast. This change was led by Motown's vision. Before Motown, stage shows were different. Many singers just stood and sang. Motown wanted something more dynamic. They believed in total entertainment. This meant the artists had to move. Their dance routines were carefully planned. Every step had to be perfect. This attention to detail was new. It made Motown acts stand out. They looked as good as they sounded. This new focus on dance was groundbreaking. Motown understood the power of television. Visual appeal was becoming very important. Well-choreographed groups looked amazing on screen. This helped their music reach more people. The dances were designed to be catchy. Fans would try to copy the moves. This made the songs even more popular. Motown was smart about marketing. Dance was a big part of their strategy. Groups like the Temptations were pioneers. The Supremes also had elegant moves. The Four Tops showed incredible energy. These artists showcased Motown's commitment. They showed commitment to polished performances. Their synchronized steps were legendary. They moved as one perfect unit. This set the bar high for others. Motown did not just make music. They made music you could truly see. Think about the Jackson 5. Their early performances were electric. Songs like ABC were full of energy. Their choreography was a huge part. Young Michael Jackson was a standout, but the whole group moved together. Their precision was truly amazing. They hit every beat perfectly. This made their songs unforgettable. They were young but so professional. The choreography was sharp and clean. Every movement had a purpose. There were no wasted steps. Hand gestures were perfectly timed. Their footwork was quick and neat. This synchronization was key to their appeal. It looked so effortless on stage, but it came from hours of practice. They worked hard to get it right. The smoothness was part of the magic. Even in slower songs, training showed. Consider Michael Jackson's early solo song, Ben. It is a ballad, not a big dance number. But his stage presence was already there. He learned how to connect with an audience. He knew how to convey emotion. This came from his Motown training. He had control and poise on stage. Every performer learned this at Motown. It was about the complete performance. The smoothness of these Motown moves was vital. Transitions between steps were seamless. It was like watching water flow. There were no awkward or jerky motions. This elegance made the dances look easy. Of course, they were very difficult. This smoothness became a Motown signature. It influenced so many dancers later on. It was a style born from dedication. It showed true artistry and movement. Motown had a special department. It was called Artist Development. This place was like a finishing school. It turned talented kids into stars. Berry Gordy Jr. wanted polished artists. He knew talent needed careful grooming. This department taught them everything. It was a unique part of Motown. No other label did it quite like this. It was Motown's secret weapon. Artists learned more than just singing. They learned how to dance properly. Choreographers like Charlie Atkins were vital. He taught many famous Motown groups. He created their signature routines. Performers also learned how to walk. They learned how to talk in interviews. They even learned about etiquette. Motown wanted well-rounded professionals. This training built their confidence. This training deeply impacted rhythm. It also sharpened their sense of timing. Motown music had a very distinct beat. Dancers had to be perfectly in sync. They learned to feel the music deeply. Every step had to land on the beat. Rehearsals were long and demanding, but this hard work paid off on stage. The precision made them look amazing. It was a core part of their appeal. Stage presence was another huge focus. Performers learned to command the stage. They learned to engage with the audience. They made eye contact and smiled. They exuded confidence and charm. This was not just natural talent. It was carefully taught and practiced. Motown stars knew how to entertain. They made every performance special. This training created true entertainers. The skills learned at Motown stayed. They were a foundation for future success. This was especially true for Michael Jackson. His early training shaped his entire career. He took Motown's lessons to new heights. The discipline never left him. He always aimed for perfection. This started in his early Motown days. The roots of his genius were there. Motown gave him the tools he needed. The precision Motown taught was clear. It was clear in his later complex dances. Think of the moonwalk or his spins. These moves were incredibly difficult, but they always looked smooth and controlled. This came from that early Motown polish. He paid amazing attention to detail. Every finger placement mattered to him. This dedication was a Motown hallmark. It made his performances iconic. Motown also taught storytelling through dance. The moves were not just for show. They helped to express the song's feeling. They added another layer to the music. Michael Jackson became a master storyteller. His dances told vivid, emotional stories. This ability started with Motown training. He learned how to connect movement with meaning. Each dance became a mini-movie. This captivated audiences worldwide. Motown's influence on choreography is huge. It created a generation of amazing performers. The training they received was unique. It focused on rhythm, timing, and presence. This early style influenced so much it shaped how pop stars perform today. The legacy of Motown dance is strong. It showed the world the power of movement. It truly was Motown magic on the dance floor. That magic continues to inspire us all.